Yo, we're live. Yeah, good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Welcome. Please let me take a moment and share this on Facebook. Hold on, guys. Oh, 1 minute. I can't share it right now anywhere because I'm using all the devices at the same time. So, guys, I don't know if any of you have seen this, but there is something terribly wrong with the political system in Nigeria. Good morning, Afinisha. Welcome, Afinisha. Afinisha Haynes. Thanks. Yeah. Budeze. Welcome. Thanks, guys. Agneki, I can see you on Facebook. I'm streaming with my phone on Facebook. If I came, I say, welcome, my brother. So, my people, this event in Imo State, the mass exodus from Imo politicians from PDP to APC shows that there is absolutely no ideological differences between those parties we see in Nigeria. Those two major parties, they are the same people. We keep saying it. They are the same people. They have no ideological differences. They all have the same plan, the same master, think alike. There is no difference between them. Imagine a party that has been in power for 16 years, just less than 6 years after they lost power, everything has collapsed. Less than 5 years anyway. Everything has collapsed. They are being exposed for the frauds they are. Just how many weeks ago, just like last week, the Imo youths were protesting everywhere across the nation. I told you people that all those protests are just fake. Those protests were fake, staged. And I kept on hammering on something. I'm like, if this judgment could not even bring the people out to organize just an organic protest against the judgment that was given by the Supreme Court of Nigeria, that's if you call that a court, from the Supreme Kangaroo Court of Nigeria, they couldn't even get people to come and protest legitimately, just clear protest, organic protest. They had to still buy people. Have you seen what we've been saying? When you keep doing the way you guys are doing, one day will come when these same people you are acting on their behalf will come for you. There will be no one left to cry for you, because when the people were crying, you didn't listen to them. And we all started crying about the zones, that the Olu zone has taken power again in Imo State, which is totally wrong. Believe me, I will never condone that. In fact, I have not seen a reason why I will even entertain that, condone that for any reason. But then you find out that the other people too, including Uche Ogbuagu of all people, after all the things he said about the government and how the politicians have no moral ground, how the politicians have no respect, how the politicians are dishonorable. He has been telling us how dishonorable these people are. He said he sold tapes, CDs, went to shows, made money from it, criticizing the government. Guess what? The very first opportunity he had in government, he took it and never let go. Then he sacrificed everything he ever stood for over the years. In fact, we'll do a special video on Uche Ogbuagu. But this one is just to show you that the entire political class of Nigeria don't care about the masses. And the masses don't even care about politics either. Just go and read the nonsense, the trash which Obuagu wrote of all people. Of all people. Look at the bash he wrote. Even the Imo State PDP chairman. All this noise about our great party doing this, we will fight this in court, we will do this, we will go here, we will go there. Those are old glory. I told people that I haven't seen anything tangible from these people. I'm sorry to say it, I saw the collapse of Ihedioha's government, but I never knew it would be this swift or it will be this terrible. That's total injustice. Please do not mistake what I'm saying for an endorsement of Buhari and that charade we call a court judgment in the Supreme Kangaroo Court of Nigeria. No, this is not an endorsement of that. But from the moment this guy took office, if I still had both of my old accounts, 2 out of the 3 old accounts they took down, I would have just pulled up the post and showed you. I said, this dog will not fetch. This dog will not fetch. I told everyone. Because I've seen him to be incompetent. I'm talking about Ihedioha right now. But then, his answer shows that he has no structure on ground. Nobody, see, this is what you get when you surround yourself by yes men. Those yes men will always tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. Guess what? At the set of first adversity, when you are taken down, all of them will skip. They will skip you, skip your family, skip everything. You will be left all alone. The good thing about surrounding yourself with yes men is that they will massage your ego. Given that you already have 4 billion naira every month to start with, you are not talking about internally generated revenues, other revenues, or all the criminal loans you got. They are taking out in the name of the state government. We are not talking about that one now. So when you are in control of that, they gave you control over 4, 5, 6, 7 million people, the affairs of them, and you surround yourself with people that are massaging your ego. At the long run, it will become a culture and tradition to you. Then you will always be seeking out the people who will massage your ego. Being that people are hungry, majority of people are psychopaths, hypocrites. They are looking for their stomach. Guess what they will do? They will tell you what you want to hear. And when you face adversity and they see that you are no longer powerful, that day you need them, they will not be there. They will not be there because they don't know what to do. Not because they know what to do or they refuse to do it most of the time. It's because they are clueless. And they wouldn't want to put themselves in a position whereby they will be set up for failure. Of course, if they refuse to back down, EFCC will come in. All those money they've been stealing and moving around, you think Buhari doesn't know? You think people working under them in those ministries don't know? You think? So, in order to avoid jail, they are ready to do anything, including leaving their wounded friend in the battlefield. The ink is barely dry on the court papers, and these guys have already left Ihedioha. I'm no fan of Ihedioha. I'm no fan of any of them. But we are talking about the true character of the people we call leaders. A bunch of nitwits, morons, buffoons, people with no honor. Let me pull the resignation letter the Imo State PDP this thing wrote. Chairman wrote to the party office. Oh, why is this so small? Okay. Guys on YouTube, you'll be able to see this. So let me share the screen. let me share this. Guys on Twitter, I hope you're on, sorry, guys on YouTube, I hope you're seeing it. Look at the nonsense this idiot wrote. Please, I can't see very well, and I don't have my glasses. He said, the national chairman, People's Democratic Party, Wadata House, Abuja, sir, letter of resignation. Meanwhile, this letter was written by, I've moved it. It says, in view of the prevailing circumstances within my party, vis-a-vis my present standing as the state chairman of PDP Imo State, and after the consultation with my family and with the approval of my supporters, I hereby tender my resignation as PDP chairman Imo State, also as a member of the party in the ward of Okigwe, local government area, which has been duly communicated to the ward chairman. I thank the teeming population of PDP Imo State who thoughtfully elected me as their state chairman. I sincerely regret all the inconveniences the party faced. I thank the party for the support they gave me and the opportunity to serve in that capacity. Yours faithfully, High Chief Barrister, one person, High Chief Barrister Charles Babatunde Ezekwem JP, Ikemba Okigwe, Babatunde. Okay, CC to the other people. You guys on YouTube, I hope you're seeing it. Guys on YouTube, I hope you're seeing the, I think it's bigger now. I hope you guys can read this. I hope you guys can read this. And he CC'd it to the state secretary, PDP Imo State, PDP chairman, Okigwe local government area, PDP chairman, Urban Ward 2, Okigwe. Now, let's read the one from Uche Ogbuagu. Imo State House of Assembly. The Right Honorable Speaker, Imo State House of Assembly, Owerri. This one was dated 28th January 2020. That's today. That's today. He says, sir, in the interest of the people of Ikeduru, I, Honorable Uche Ogbuagu, hereby announce my movement to All Progressive Congress. This decision is inevitable following the ugly circumstances and unfair treatment meted out to me by the People's Democratic Party. Please accept the assurances of my esteemed regards. Always. Uche Ogbuagu. Guys, I hope you all read that one. I hope you all read that one. Guys, please let me share this video on YouTube, those on Facebook and on YouTube too. Please help me. Let me share this video. Let it go wide. Thanks, Akoma. Thanks, Akoma, for sharing the video. So, guys, as you can see, those two letters looks like the same person wrote them. You can easily pick up the letter written to PDP by Kedo Hakim when he moved, or any other person when they left the party. You only have to switch the names, and it will be the same. It looks like the same person who wrote all of them. Same thing happens, like deja vu all over again. We are stuck in this deja vu continuum. The endless, please, can they even be artistic for once and even tweak the wording a little bit? If this is an exam, if this is an exam, if I'm a chairman of an exam board, I will all mark them as failures because you all copied each other. There is no substance to all these things. Now, why don't you elaborate on the treatment that was meted out to you? Please, I am not a PDP supporter. I don't support the PDP. I have never voted for them, never will. I see nothing that will make me vote for them. Is just not possible. But we are talking about the character of the people who left our affairs in their hands. This should not just make us, and at every time we just complain, get angry, and move on. This should start a real change. There is no one standing for the masses. No one has an ideological difference with the other person, as long as the Nigerian political class is concerned. And now the entire Igbo land, there is nobody to take the bull by the horn. Why? The people who are supposed to be political have taken themselves out of the game. And keep hammering on this. IPOB left a huge vacuum in Igbo land, because when you come to Igbo politics, it's either Biafra or no Biafra. And no one is talking about the people caught in the middle. It is everyone's fault. It's your fault, it's my fault. Admit it, admit your mistake, and start making redress. It's every person's fault. Things that don't matter are taking center stage in our lives. They are consuming our public conversations. And no one pays attention to the real issues on ground. Now the same people will come back now. This same chairman, I hear that is the chairman of, he doubles as the chairman of Atlanta Football Club. Yes, it's only in Nigeria that politicians don't leave lucrative things for the individuals, for businessmen, for private institutions to run and make money, create jobs for the people, for those players. No, they will eat the one that still come to sports. Now you wonder why Heartland will never move forward. You wonder why? It's because in every place they put bureaucrats and politicians. Mind you, the bureaucrats and politicians, civil servants, they are the dumbest people you can get in the society. Ask anyone. Ask traders in the market, people in the fashion line, including business, in food industry, in everywhere. The most confused people you can get. In fact, they are the best customers anyone can ask for. Why? They don't know nothing. Now these are the people running our affairs because they can wear okrika shirt, okay shirt and okay chinos, and iron it and move to all these places. You give the prestige that they've not earned. Empty skulls. Now they still retain him as the chairman of Heartland FC. What does that tell you? They've all made deals. The masses went to protest and make noise. Do you know what that noise earned them? It earned those people that organized those protests, it earned them instant settlement. They've shown this guy, you know, we can hire the crowd, we can bring them outside. And let me tell you, contrary to the popular opinion, no governor, no president, nobody in position needs protest of any type. Now, what's this governor doing now? He is paying off those people. You return your seat. If not, they will dissolve the entire parliament. They will dissolve the entire state assembly. Guess what? They won't fight for the masses, because even the masses you're fighting for don't even know you. They won't even come out. They won't even contribute any damn thing. Now you see why they easily make these deals. It is not rocket science. It is not rocket science. These things are known. They are easily seen. All you need to do is think. Take a moment, think, ask yourself, where has this thing happened before? Have I seen it before? How did it turn out? And now, how do you even expect this what do you call it, money misroad governor? How do you expect this person to work tomorrow? All those people he put in positions are going to do what they've always been doing. And he wouldn't do anything against them. Why? They will make sure that he doesn't get re-elected. From the moment he was given that position, his next plan is re-election. First one, his first duty is to always be submissive to the president. He owes his first duty to Buhari. Second to the people that took him to Buhari and they made him this thing. Then third to the political class of Imo State. Maybe somewhere in the fourth or fifth place, you will see roads to some extent. You go down, you see just a small infrastructure. Now, how much is he going to settle these people with, and how much is he going to work with? And has he even agreed to work? Have you seen how the next 4 years in Imo State is just a 50-50 thing? Whatever comes out, we'll take it. Look at the entire Owerri. Those hotels, you see, they are building everywhere. Those hotels, joints, those are the biggest investments in Owerri. No industry, no factory, nothing. Nothing to incentivize the people with. Imagine people in Owerri, if they need anything in bulk, they either go to Aba or come to Onitsha. Look at Onitsha, look at Owerri, look at Aba. If Owerri, someone in the middle, if you need something, you either go left or you go right. For how long is this even going to continue happening? The only state where businessmen don't thrive is Imo State. The only thing that thrives is what? Hotels, leisure, tourism, if you call it that. But let's call it what it is: sex tourism. It is sex tourism. If you're hanging out with big boys and girls anywhere in Igbo land, you know that the place you go for sex tourism or Enugu, no two ways about it, no in-betweens. No one wants to talk about it. We will be busy talking nonsense, babbling from morning till night. We are mocking the northerners as people who are enslaved by their ruling class. Guess what? Their ruling class are using force to enslave. They don't even need to apply force. We are just confused, focused on things that don't matter, trusting people we shouldn't. Imo State has the highest number of Yahoo governors. Yes. Tell me the business that gave Achikudengwa money. Ikedo Hakim was the fax boy of all these Yahoo guys, you know, were those days. When you talk about piano, then all those guys those days. Ikedo Hakim was just an errand boy that writes fax. Yahoo guy. Who replaced him? Rocha Sokorocha, pure 419 OBT. Confirm Ibu Alhaji man. Rochas was one of the foremost people that did all this Ibu Alhaji. My master went to Mecca and died in Mecca, all those things. Now, I don't know him as an industrialist. He has been in government basically all his adult life. What has he done? What has he achieved? Is there any business he can actually run right now? And if you can't run a business, how do you think you can run a state? We keep getting bogged down in this endless bullshit. The smartest people in Igbo land, really, like seriously, show it. No honor found among them. In fact, you find more honor among motopark touts than these people. Motopark touts, at least when they want to remove their chairman, they do fight. They fight, they kill. They stand their ground and they take a stand. Whether they do take a stand, these ones can't even. So I have more respect for motopark touts than these fools who put in government. Uchobuagu of all people. Such a shame. Such a shame. Stomach churning. Heart-wrenching. That's for those that are surprised. I myself, I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed. Not really disappointed anyway. But I never expected him to turn this early. Barely in government. Barely in government. barely got into government. And now they are showing their hands, they are showing themselves to be the dishonorable non-entities, bunch of idiots, morons, buffoons we always taught them to be. People said they were protesting. Does that thing they were doing that day when this guy was awarded when Ihedoha was removed, does that look like a protest to you? It's a jamboree. People driving on empty trucks, circling, doing donuts with a truck that has no balance. Someone fell off and nearly died. Singing football chants. You find out that none of them know exactly why they are there. Pull any of them out there. You could just choose anyone among them, pull them out and ask them the name of the judge that delivered the judgment. They don't know. They absolutely have no idea. They rely on the old system of mobilization. They call it, when you hear them talk about mobilization, they mean renting a crowd. So they've rented a crowd to show this guy that we are still here. We still run this shit. Now he's going to offer them something for them to calm down. He didn't just buy their one leg or arm. He just bought them entirely. They will all now move to APC. Go mark it. APC will be the majority party in Imo State. Go check it. Go figure. Start looking. Today is what? 28th of this. By this evening, you will hear more. By tomorrow, you will hear more. More people defecting. Now you start hearing stories about how they've been mistreated by PDP. And this mistreatment never came up until now. Shameless people. Get the fuck out of here, you guys. Fuck off. Who are you telling? Who's going to buy that bullshit? Who is going to buy that nonsense? In 2020, science everywhere, we are still talking about roads and water. And the masses are still asleep. Such a shame. Such a falling down on the job. Wackos. Oh, guys, thank you for joining me in this afternoon's broadcast. Please, those on YouTube, subscribe if you haven't subscribed and turn on the notification bell if you haven't done that. Help me share this, spread the message. And I'm back on Facebook. I have 2 accounts now. Those on YouTube, let me show you my 2 accounts. Well, let me share this thing. Let me share my screen. I think I will have to do a collabo video with either Izifa or Okechukwu on YouTube here. So I'll bring them to come and talk about this. Guys on YouTube, see my Facebook this name. Look at the name here. Okafor Ike Mike. Don't mind the name. Then the second one is this. Please go and send me a friend request there if you can. Let's stay connected on multiple platforms. Go there, send me a friend request. Let's stay connected and tell our friends that we're back on Facebook. Finally. We're back finally. So, guys, thank you for joining me. Have a nice day, everyone. Peace.